Debugging external files. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how we can figure out if there is, well, a file that is actually loading properly or not. So carrying on from that last lesson, let's go ahead and get rid of all of this and let's create a new JavaScript file. And we're going to call this script.js. Now this looks a lot like in HTML. We've got link and href is like, it's going to go to style.css and that's going to go to an external style.css file. JavaScript has the same functionality, but we use the script tag, the src attribute, and then we tend to call it script or app.js. And we don't put anything in here. Then we have a closing script tag, and that simply says we are going to be loading some external JavaScript. So let's go ahead and save this, create a new file, and save that as script.js. And let's, if we do this right, console.log page successfully loaded script.js. Now, if we refresh our page, this should, in our console.log, say page successfully loaded script.js. Now I'm going to refresh this page and it says page successfully loaded script.js. Now let's talk about if this does not work for you. And a lot of people get stuck here, and this has to do with pathing. We looked at this in HTML images in HTML 101. We looked at this in CSS 101 and CSS 201 with background images. Let's say you didn't call it script. Let's say you called it scrpt. You forgot the letter I. Let's go ahead and save that and start over as if we were starting fresh. Reload our page. Looks like nothing happens. Right click, inspect. We're going to go over to our console and it says failed to load resource, error, file not found, scrpt.js. Now, if you're looking at this and you're like, well, I don't know what's going on, it's because it literally cannot find your file. And that almost 100% of the time means you either have a typo or a pathing issue. That means you've tried to do something, which would be like the folder name, and then script.js, and it doesn't access the folder properly. It doesn't know how. Again, probably a typo. Might be missing the slash in front. It really depends on how you're pathing that. Or in our example, we simply forgot the letter I. And so if we fix that, come back to our page and refresh, page successfully loaded script.js. So that is how you debug your external files using JavaScript, or how you debug your JavaScript external files. Please, please, please keep this in mind, because you're going to run into this a lot in the future. In the next lesson, we're going to take a look at storing data with variables.